Man, this thing is heating up and really going crazy. Katt Williams has everybody on the ropes. Man, he done went down to the left hook to the body, right uppercut, hit a guy with a standing 8 count. They all scrambling, trying to figure it out. And Katt Williams said that he didn't blow up in Hollywood because he wasn't willing to sacrifice the cheeks. He wasn't willing to sacrifice some things, right? But it was also another comedian that he mentioned. And that comedian was Gary Owens. And Gary Owens, he's now responding to Katt Williams' remarks. And you'd be surprised at what Gary Owen had to say. But he was saying that Gary Owen is, even though he's white, he can't cross over, even though he's been doing comic work for 25 years because he didn't sell his soul. So he actually gave comedian Gary Owens his props in the Club Shay Shay Shannon Sharp interview. But let's check out what Gary Owens had to actually say, and let's listen to some of this horrifying stuff and things that actually happened that they tried to do to him, and we'll come right back.
Do you like Katt or not? He's not going to talk behind your back. However he feels about you, that's how he feels about you. Now, he did say one thing. He talked about Ricky Smiley, and he talked about when Ricky Smiley went on Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp's podcast, which is a great podcast, especially for, I know I'm a white guy, but for my demographics, and I'll get into that in a minute, what Katt said about me, but for my demographics, you know, Club Shay Shay, I'd rather go on Club Shay Shay than Joe Rogan. Even though, okay, I got to get into I got to unpack this podcast because Katt made a comment where he said, why you think Gary Owen, who's a white guy, has been doing stand-up for 25 years, hasn't crossed over. And when he said it, I was like, wait a minute, was that a good thing or bad thing? And I literally had to go to Twitter and start asking people, was I catching strays or what was that? And they was like, no, they were saying you haven't sold your soul. That's why you haven't crossed over. You've been consistently you, and that's why you haven't, quote unquote, crossed over. So I was like, oh, okay, that made sense. Now, I'm not going to get into it, but I've been, I was in an awkward situation one time where I can't say for 100% this person was trying to make me do something, casting couch type deal, but it felt like it. And I was like, is this that point where I've always heard, would you suck a dick for $1 million? And I was thinking to myself, and I was in this office in this room going, well, I'm about to answer this question. And the answer was no, I wouldn't. So now I listen, I can't say for 100% that's where it was going, but it felt like it. It felt like it. You got to be in the room to feel it. And I was like, oh, this dude is really coming on to me. Like, this is happening in real life. And the dude did it, and he'll always remain nameless. I think he was feeling me out. Like, is this dude? And this was years ago. I was young in the game, but I was just like, wait a minute, is this happening right now? I was like, oh my god. And then I was like, I made it very clear I like women. I'm not going that route. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm not gonna get into it. But I was wondering. I was like, "Ooh, is this happening to me right now in real life?" So I think Katt was saying I haven't sold my soul, and that's why I haven't crossed over.
So now you heard what Gary Owens said. So this stuff is, Gary Owens is not the only person though. Corey Holcomb has been blowing this whistle for a minute now. He's been the one basically calling foul. He's been the one calling offsides, pass interference on Hollywood. So let's listen to what Corey Holcomb has also had to say about Hollywood and these people in Hollywood. We'll come right back.
I used to talk about gay Hollywood. And so many people would say to me, Corey think everybody gay. Listen to what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I can't do nothing about the lifestyle of men who choose that. But I do want to give you a little information. All you guys who thinking of coming out here thinking you gonna make it, your asshole must be sacrificed. You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it, homie. If you ain't coming out of here to ride cowboy style at these parties.
Illuminati, that shit. They approached me.
Man, these motherfuckers think it's a joke.
They approached
Craig,
me.
you ain't scared to talk about it, huh?
Yeah, they approached me, but I was lucky they had the wrong motherfucker, because when the Illuminati approached me, they was like, Sinbad. I was like, nah, got the wrong nigga. I ain't Sinbad.
I have been on television shows and been so scared. Because I thought, like I've said this, when I did Black Jesus, I was like, oh shit, this is going to be my last day, because I saw the scene with the dress in it.
Yeah.
I am so lucky that I had a director on the show who was like, yeah, Corey, no, you ain't got to just put this thing. He had me put on like, it's the women of the desert. What is it called? A burqa they wear?
Yeah, like a,
Yeah. So they told me I could just put on the suit the men wear out there. I forgot the name of that.
very similar. It's just like a straight.
I was like, okay, I'll put on the pants, nigga.
Oh.
Yeah.
And, you know, it didn't turn into nothing for real. But I know what it was.
Yeah.
I was like, here it is. Here it is.
Man.
The nigga in the dress episode. Homie, I'm at a stage in life where I'm past that wanting that money like that. I mean, that money like that is good. It makes you not be accountable for nothing in a lot of situations. That's the good thing about money, because you're going to get tired of going to the mall and all that shit. That shit play out after a while. But I'm saying, when you got a lot of money, you can basically buy your way out of most situations. Unless them people want you directly. They wanted Michael Jackson. That's why they came at him and put that shit on him. Michael Jackson been Michael Jackson for years. But when he said some shit in this song, all I really know is that they don't really care about us. They was like, oh, we're going to make you pay for that, Michael. And they have been after him ever since. You know what I'm saying? Probably before that. But I'm just saying, man, all this stuff you seeing, you ain't getting nothing but bits and pieces of the truth. These parties in Hollywood come with consequence and penetration. And if you like to party and bounce, you need to come to Hollywood. Why be a backdooria in Cleveland when you can come to LA and you might get the right tickle back there?
So now that we really starting to, they draining the swamp, but we starting to understand Hollywood and what's going on out here in Hollywood. We know Taraji P. Henson, we heard her talk about not getting paid and not getting the roles that she should get. We remember Monique talking about, after winning an Oscar, that she was grossly underpaid. We get it. So now we get to Halle Berry, and we're learning what Gilbert Arenas overheard Harvey Weinstein and them saying about her. And Halle Berry is a guy that everybody probably will want to, take to Pound Town. But listen, it was saying that she had to also sacrifice herself. Let's check out what Harvey Weinstein had to say. Not Harvey Weinstein. Let's check out what Gilbert Arenas said. Said he overheard Harvey Weinstein saying that. We'll come right back.
2004. I knew it was around that time. 2003, 2004. Went to the playoff series. And Halle Berry's walking by. And I'm like, oh, shit, Halle Berry, bro. Fine. And it was like 4, 5 white dudes sitting there. Now, Harvey Weinstein, he was one of them. And so I'm not in the front row. I'm in that, it's like the front row. And then you got the little space, and then the first row after that, so it's like the second row. And they were sitting there talking about, oh, now she acting like she don't know us. She wasn't saying that when she needed that part. Every single one of them hit. I was like, no, not Holly. No, not them. Yuck. Damn, they got the berry. And I don't really know when people seen Harvey Weinstein and all that, and the Bill Cosby and the Peels and how you think them ugly was getting hoes? You think they was getting hoes off their looks? No. They gotta promise shit. Hey, yeah, I get your part in this and this and this. I get your part. That's how all of them. There's only a few stand-up in there, like 50 Cent stand-up, because 50 Cent was famous first. He was famous first. Now he's in Hollywood. He already has his power. Right? So he don't have to do nothing. And if you really want to make it in Hollywood.
So Gilbert Arenas is saying that he overheard Harvey Weinstein them saying she act like she don't know us now, but that's not what she was doing in the office on that couch. Some strange things for some change. And just think about it. You got girls that sell sex in the hood to pay an electric bill or to go to a concert or to go on a trip. Imagine what they doing in Hollywood to be in a motion picture. Imagine what these guys is doing to be in motion pictures. Imagine them limousine rides down Hollywood Boulevard. What these people are willing to sacrifice and willing to do. They willing to do anything for the bright lights. They willing to do anything just to be famous. They don't even need all the money. They just want to be famous. That's what these people are willing to do. And these rich parasitic elites know that. These executives know it. These old crusty men know it. And they able to take advantage of people. You have male actors. So many people has come out exposing these people, man. So I tell you, man, some of you actors got to do it yourself, man. Go to Tubi, go to wherever you need to go and start making your own movies, man. But Gary Owens, you know, he doubled down and he's exposing and helping and what Katt is saying. And listen, I'm gonna cut it short here. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.